Hey folks, what's going on? So today I will be discussing about what happened with ADP report of June 2025. Is Wall Street going to shake a little bit? Because the report is not very promising. I'll show you what's going on. So this is the ADP research. So I'm in the website of adpemploymentreport.com. So here we will find the report of June 2025. So the June 2025 situation is like terrible. It is terrible. 33,000 jobs were cut in the private sector of US. So US private sector employment statistic is overwhelmingly worse. It's not good at all. So private employers shed 33,000 jobs in June. Job losses in professional and business services and education and health services led the decline. So professional, business services and education and health services led the decline. So these are the prominent sectors where the jobs declined most. Leisure and hospitality and manufacturing showed gains. So these three industries showed gains. So what ADP's chief economist is telling, Nela Richardson is telling, is though layoffs continue to be rare, a hesitancy to hire and a reluctance to replace departing workers led to the job losses last month. So in the last month, what happened was hesitancy to hire new workers to replace the workers who have left the job, and so this is not a good situation at all. So you see, this is the graph. So about 134.5 million of people are doing jobs in the private employment. So this month it was worse. It was really a terrible month. So why I am telling that this is terrible? Because let's go to trading economics. So in the trading economics, we find the curve here. So what we see in the curve is there is like everything is blue, but this is like yellow. Okay, so this doesn't look good at all. So what happened was, you see, the description is here. Private businesses in the US shed 33k jobs in June 2021, the first decline since March 2023. So you see, this is in 27 months for the first time it happened that the job losses happened, you see, compared to a downwardly revised 29k in May and well below forecasts of an employment gain of 95k. So in May 2025 there was a revised downward projection of 29k job gains, and in June an employment gain of 95k was anticipated. It was the expectation. So what happened? On the other hand, it went down. It should have increased by 95k, but it's down by 33k. So what a huge miss, right? It's a huge miss. So the projection is missed. You see, in May, what happened? In May, actually, the job losses was not happen. It was gain 37k job gains, and in June it was expected, consensus expectation was 95k job gains, and what happened was like 33k jobs actually was lost. So it is very much overwhelmingly opposite of what was the Wall Street expectation. So it's not good at all, not at all. And I am going to show you another thing, the S&P 500. So okay, now let's discuss why job loss is a factor, why it is bad, why I'm telling that this is worse. Because if the jobs are lost, what happens is, in the economy, some people, they lose their capacity to purchase the things, and the economy slows down. So if economy slows down, everything is negatively impacted, right? So okay, so this is the situation with S&P 500 index. You see, S&P 500 index is keeping on reaching new fresh highs. So it is consistently breaking the records of previous highs and going to reach another fresh high every time. So it is showing excessive exuberance. It is the S&P 500 or the market as a whole is showing excessive enthusiasm. Opposed to it should have been pricing in some of the negative news, such as this one. This one is a huge news because if private sector jobs are lost, that means the economy is about to slow down. So yes, I am not telling you that the entire economy is slowing down based on the job data of ADP. That is not the only factor, but this is one of the major factors. Job loss is a huge factor. Yes, the economy consists of many things. Like there are many things that affect the economy. Like if GDP grows, that is one thing. What Fed is doing with the rates, that's another thing. What is the trade deficit or trade surplus? Those are other things. There are plenty of other things, I admit. What is going on in the bond market, what is going on in the yield curve. So everything is a factor, but this is another determinant factor, right? So this is one of the determinant factors of the market. So Wall Street as a whole should not be keeping on crushing the previous records, right? It is just keeping on crushing the records and reaching the fresh highs. So this is not going to happen for long, because this is an indication, this is a red flag that the private sectors lost 33k jobs in June 2025. That means this is a red flag for the market. Yes, I'm not telling that there is no capacity of the market to turn around, there is no capacity of the economy to turn around, but this is an indication. So that is what I am saying. But yeah, I am also hopeful that economy will recover. But for now, it is of course, this is a red flag. Okay. So thank you for watching. Have a good day. Bye.